Hi, this is Steve from Infinite Training. So the month of March brings us a new challenge. The month of March's challenge is going to be, can you do abs every day? And by the end of the month, you'll have a rock solid torso. I'm going to explain the exercises. You'll be able to do them with me. But first we'll understand how to do every exercise. I believe we have 8 or 9 that we're going to go through. So I'll give the cues. You can press pause at any time, re-listen to the cues. And then when we do the exercises together, we're going to start with a certain rep range, and each week we'll ramp up that rep range, and you can join me for that. So just the first exercise is a crunch. You'll flex your neck and then the torso. On your way up, you're going to exhale, chin in, flexion, exhaling, inhale on your way down. Chin in, flexion, exhale. Your lower back remains at the belly button level into the ground. So anything below the belly button should not move. So one more time, flexion of the neck, the body follows. Inhale. Our second exercise, actually the exercise between each of the ab exercises, is a diaphragmatic exercise. Put one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. For 3 breaths, you're going to breathe in, push your belly out, exhale, pull your belly in. Really pull that belly button to the spine 3 times. Our second exercise is a crunch with a rotation. So you're doing a flexion plus a positive torsion. So flexion, positive torsion. The hips do not follow. Anything again below the belly button remains fixed to the ground. Flex your neck, come up, flexion, rotation. One more time, chin in, flexion and rotation. You do one side, then you do the other side. Our third exercise is a side bend, a slight flexion, and then reaching to one side. Again, hips are not moving. Flexion, side bend, coming back. Side bend, then you would do the other side. Chin remains in, so your neck is flexed, and your body follows. Number 4, it's just a modified type of a plank. Get in the 4-point stance position. Your knees lift up slightly off the ground. They remain in that position, and that's a hold. Side plank, you can do it 2 ways, 3 ways. The easiest way, knees bent. You're pushing the knees into the ground and the elbow into the ground, and you're coming up. Your torso comes up in a straight line as if you had 2 boards between, versus coming up and doing a hip rotation. So you'd come up, pushing off your knees, side bend. Pushing off your elbow and your knees, side bend. You would do both sides. The second version, harder version, top foot in front of the bottom foot, heel to toe, on your elbow. Hip comes down, coming up. Another version, on your hand, top foot in front, coming up, somewhat down, your head is in line with your body. You choose what is easiest for you or most difficult. Next exercise, knees are in line with your spine. You're going to do a hip thrust. Pull your toes towards you. You're trying to lift your tailbone off the ground Your knee should be going in the direction of the ceiling rather than in the direction of your head. Much harder if it goes in the direction of the ceiling. You'll feel like you're getting very little movement. However, you're getting maximal effort. You're not going to move very far. Going back on your back for a lower body rotation. Knees are up. To make it harder, you can extend your knees. To make it easier, you keep your knees more bent. You're rotating to one side, coming over, using your abs to counter-rotate. Try to keep your knees in line with each other, so when you're coming over, your knees remain in line. Shoulder stays on the ground, so it's lower body moving, upper body staying fixed. Head stays on the ground. Coming down to our final two exercises. Just a regular plank. Should I do it on my elbows or on my hands? Your choice. Preference, it's a hold. And our last exercise is an upper and lower body flexion. Hands are in front. You're pushing your lower back in the ground. Your leg is going to lift and your torso is going to lift. Again, you're exhaling on your way up, inhaling on your way down, exhaling on your way up, inhaling on your way down. The way your leg lifts is because you're doing a pelvic posterior rotation rather than a leg lift where my pelvis does not move. Your ear remains at the same level as your ankle for every rep. So chin in, coming up, my leg is up here, my ear is not here, so you're going too high, you're doing more of a hip flexion rather than a pelvic posterior rotation. And that's it for the exercises. Hope you'll join me in an everyday get your abs strong. Few little tips is if anything hurts, do not do it. Consult your doctor, physician, your trainer if this is right for you. Don't progress beyond what you can. So hope you'll join us. You'll have this video to go along with us. We're going to do the full workout so you can do it with us. I've got my friend here, Lucas, and we're going to start. I will name the exercise before. We're starting with 10 reps. Between each ab exercise, we're going to do a transverse diaphragmatic breathing for 3 reps. Inhale 3, exhale 3 times, and then we're going to go on to the next one. So each is going to be a 10 rep, 10-second hold for each exercise, depending if we do a plank or not. All right, so we begin. We start on our back. Hands across your chest, rolling up your chest, rolling up your neck, and then we're coming up. 1, crunch. Inhale on your way down. Keep a good tempo. 3. Lower back always remains in.
Is that 6?
8. Good.
So bad
9.
counting.
At my pace. 10. We're holding it up. Continue to push your lower back in the ground. We're going on our starting point of 10 reps. And relax. Put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Relax. Breathe in, you push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. One more time. Exhale, pull your belly in. Hands across your chest. We're doing a flexion and rotation or a crunch with twist. Neck comes up first. We're going for 10 reps. Then we do the other side. We remain on one side. Exhale on your way up. Inhale on your way down. Chin in, crossing over. 5, 6. Your lower body shouldn't move. 9, and on 10 we're holding it. Exhale, breathing. And come down. It's going to start to burn. Chin in, second side. Remember, exhale. So full flexion, full rotation. Anything under the belly button does not move. So you're pushing your lower back in each rep. 6, 7, 8, 9, holding the 10. You're breathing, you're not holding your breath.
Heard that stuff.
And relax. One hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Breathing in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push out. The chest hand doesn't move. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in one more time.
As you exhale out, do you press it hard down as you like contracting your abs?
Yes. And relax. Hand across the chest. If your neck is starting to get tired, you can always put one hand to support, but still make your neck work. You're working the anterior part of your neck muscles, many of them there. All right, so the next one is actually hands beside you. Push your lower back in the ground. You're doing a slight flexion, chin in, and you're just reaching to one side. We're going. Exhale each time. Six, 7, 8, 9, and hold. In this position, keep your neck flexed, chin in, push your lower back into the ground, and relax. Second side, slight flexion, rotate, or side bend, sorry. Lower abs do not move. Anything lower than belly button should remain completely fixed. 6,
How are we performing, Emily?
7,
Doing well. I got one viewer.
8, 9, and we're holding. Remember, you can put your hand behind your neck to support so that your focus is on your abs.
Feel it.
And back in, breathing, one hand across the chest. This is your relaxation and also your transverse diaphragmatic strengthening. Breathe in. Exhale, pull your belly in all the way to your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, pull in. Breathing in. Exhale, pulling in. Coming up. So you're coming on a 4-point stance. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 90-degree angle at your elbows and at your hips. Tuck your toes underneath. If you have problems in your wrist, you can adjust by turning out. We're going to hold for 45 seconds. Knees come up off the ground, starting now. So we're just holding.
Careful not to raise the knees too high up like this. Keep it like you want to slide a thin paper under your knees.
Not the book War and Peace.
Neither the anatomy one.
Coming up to 30 seconds. Almost there.
Starting
10
to
seconds
shake.
left.
9 seconds left. Just kidding. And relax. We stay on our 4-point stance. And we're going to do the same breathing as an option. Different types. Breathe in, push your belly out. Your shoulders are relaxed. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your spine, belly towards your spine. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly towards your spine. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly towards your spine. And relax. Let me give 4 options. Our next one is a side plank. The easiest option is on your elbow, knees bent, slightly flexed, so you're straight, flex, and you're pushing up off the ground. You can do it with one leg out. Third option, top leg, heel to toe. And the fourth option is on your hand, slide down, coming up. Choose your option. Gonna go. You're gonna go on your forearm. I'm gonna go on my hand. You can also stack your feet to make it more difficult. Here we go. 1.
The other thing is a lot of people bend their knees. So try to keep the knee as straight as possible.
Holding at 10, holding up for 10. Coming out of that. Switching up. Here we go. 1. You might notice one side is easier than the other. 7, 8, 9, and we're holding up. 10 seconds. Doing it on your elbow and doing it on your hand has a different effect on the shoulder. Come out of that. You give a different option again for the breathing. So you can lie on your stomach. Let your head relax. You breathe into your belly, push your belly into the mat. Inhale, exhale, pull your belly. So try to create a space between the floor and your belly button. Breathe in. Exhale, pull your belly in. 1 more. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Coming on your back.
This side so they can see it because it's hard to get.
Change the angle so you can see exactly what's happening. Bringing your knees up, 90-degree angle at the hips. Arms are out. You're going to do a small pelvic thrust. Your lower back pushes into the ground and you're lifting your tailbone without any momentum. We're starting. Only go as far as you can. Try not to make your head arc as you lift. Try not to bring your knees towards your chest. Bring it to the ceiling. Nine, we're going to hold it at 10. 10 seconds, continuous hold. That small little motion creates a lot of work. And relax. This is where those breathing exercises come in handy. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push out. Exhale, pull in. Breathe in, push out. Exhale, pull in.
Our next exercise is a lower body Russian twist. Knees are up. Your feet can be extended anywhere between less than 90 degrees to full extension of the knees. Our arms are out, going 10 per side. Just becomes harder as you extend your knees. It's a bigger lever arm. So coming over, try to keep your knees together. Go as far as you can, that your shoulder doesn't lift off. Going 10 per side. Try to keep your knees from changing their angles. Exhale, use your torso to bring your legs back to center. Watch as you go down. Your body might be pulled, slipping. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Another neat note is that when you're coming over, that your knees are not, your angle's not changing. You're staying in your abs versus going in your lower back. Make sure that your partner doesn't hold your hand to get more leverage. That would be cheating.
What are we at?
I think we got 2 more each side. Remember the key rule of being a personal trainer is that you do not know how to
I
count.
have no idea.
It's the key, number 1.
That's it.
Last one. There's no hold anywhere here. It's just come back to center and come back. Back to our breathing. How much have you traveled on your mat? Return to center. Breathe again, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Got 2 exercises left.
We've got a plank. Got a 1-minute plank. You can do it on your forearms. You can do it on your hands. Try to do it for your minute. If you have to come out of the plank, bring your knees down. Here we go. Starting, Lucas.
Yeah, ready?
You want to make sure that your lumbar spine is not an extension. So tuck your tail underneath. You can squeeze your scapulas, your shoulder blades, your chicken wings, whatever you want to call them, together.
Chicken.
If you feel that you're starting to sag, just tuck your tail, bring yourself back to center. If it's too much in your lower back, bring your hips a little higher, not too high. 20 seconds left. If you need to relax for a second, bring your knees down, come back out of it. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Relax. Coming on your stomach. Remember different options of the breathing. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Try to create that space between the floor and your belly button. Last one. And exhale. Last exercise is a upper and lower flexion. Call it the jackknife. Your hands are in front. You push your lower back in the ground. I'm coming up. Slight. There we go. Always 10 reps.
Say hi to Angie, guys. She's watching.
Hi, Angie.
What's up, Angie? You've done your core for the day. This is for tomorrow.
8, good. 9, one more, holding for 10, hold. Remember, hand can go behind your neck to support because we want it to be abs and switch. The neck is also involved, but if it's not that strong, here we go. Neck is first, chin in. Hold. Lower back is pushing the ground. The more you push your lower back in the ground, the harder it is. And relax. Last breathing. Good job, guys.
Thumbs up.
Breathing in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push out. Exhale, pull in. Good job. We're going to do 3 stretches. Classic stretch. Coming on your stomach. Got to do the undo of the doing. Just coming up. Go as far as you can to feel a stretch in the abdominals. If you don't feel a stretch in the abdominals, go a little higher. You don't want to feel compression in your lower back. And you're breathing through it. Coming out of that. Our second exercise. One leg straight. One leg is crossed over. You can hug your leg. And you're just reaching out just to stretch out the obliques a bit. Coming out of that, switch sides. Coming out of that, last one. Choose one side, you'll do the other one after. Top leg is over. One hand is supported behind your head. I'm just going to do fixed lower body, upper body opening. Breathing in, push your belly out. Exhale, pull your belly in. Breathe in, push out. Exhale, pull in.
Would you have your head lifted?
Supported by your hand. Switch over to the other side. Keep that knee on the ground. Only rotate as much as the knee stays on the ground. Coming out of that. So we want to thank you for joining us. That is our March challenge of the month. Try to do it every day. Each week we'll increase the reps. If 10 reps is too easy, add 5 reps on it. Each week we'll add 5 to 10 reps. Go through the same exercises. And you want to keep that each exercise remains the same reps. You don't want to get up in your first exercises higher reps just because you can, because it's a full body, full abdominal training. Enjoy. Thank you.
Don't forget to put your sticker Up.